said you've been waiting for someone like me. You said you've been waiting and waiting to give me all I need. You say that you want me. You say you have everything I need. You say that you want me. You say you have everything I need.
Hello, and thank you for tuning into the Bee Buzz. Today, my special guest is
Valya Romanova.
And tell them why you look so stunning.
Well, a year ago I won in the Petite category, Miss Fashion Week Universe 2017. So this is my current reigning status, and I am going to be a judge on this upcoming show, which will be in December here in Miami.
Me too.
Oh, great. So we'll see you
Yes,
there again.
absolutely. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the pageant. I mean, did you go into this pageant saying, I'm going to win?
No, absolutely. No,
No.
I think actually so. Well, maybe it is depending on the person, but I think setting expectations to I'm going to win, you kind of set yourself up for bad, experience because if
Okay.
something happened, you're just gonna feel really bad. No, I went there just wanted to have a good time, to enjoy the experience, to meet all the girls, because how many times in your life you get to meet people from all over the world
That's
and
true.
get to spend a few days with them, listen to their stories, and I had a really great time meeting all these beautiful ladies.
Now, a lot of women that are in pageants, some of them want to be models, but you're the complete opposite. Tell them why.
Well, 2 years ago I have opened my own medical spa, Hello Gorgeous, and it is here in South Florida.
Okay.
So I'm doing all the beauty medical aesthetics, that is Botox, fillers, sculpture, and skin rejuvenation. So that's
Now,
really
what
exciting.
exactly is skin rejuvenation?
So skin rejuvenation is procedures like lasers or microneedling or any collagen stimulating modalities.
Oh, okay. Now, how did you get started in that?
I have my medical background goes longer than my modeling background.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, because most people know me only as a model and other people know me only as a medical professional. So I've studied medicine back in Russia. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
And I went to med school there. And then I came to US and I didn't really know what to do with my medical degree. So I restarted here and I became a physician assistant.
Okay.
And then I took a residency at Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, Baltimore.
and-
Oh, cold.
Yeah, well, I'm from Russia, so.
Oh, that's true. Well, I'm from Chicago, and I had to get out
Oh,
of that
Chicago's
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, windy. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's windy. So, during my residency, I've rotated with a lot of plastic surgeons.
Okay.
And I looked at their work and I was absolutely fascinated by the things that they can do. And I was, of course, in the modeling world,
Right.
you're always trying to see what is the latest thing in the beauty industry, what's the look, So it became kind of a natural combination of two things. The
Okay.
medicine, all my medical training, and all my modeling experience. And I just wanted to be able to help women to look good and feel
Okay.
good about themselves, and that's how it all happened. So when I moved to South Florida after my residency, I've still worked in some surgery, but also started to really extensively learning aesthetics, went to multiple different trainings with the nation's leaders in dermatology and cosmetic procedures, and then I was confident enough to
Go
open
out
my
on
own
your own.
place.
Good for you. Now, would you definitely recommend that any model definitely have a career to fall back on?
Absolutely.
Tell us why.
Well, first of all, unless you Cindy Crawford,
Yeah.
you probably is not going to be modeling all life.
Okay.
Yes, you can model at any age, but the market is going to be very limited.
Okay.
And having a career, having some kind of different career going on, actually helps you as a model as well. because you don't have to go to all the questionable gigs and take a couple of things that may be hurting you in the future. You don't have to. Your rent does not depend on that. So you pick and choose the things that are going to be good for your career.
Very good advice.
And it's going to lead you where you want it to be. Because again, that's not your, necessity. Your necessity covered by your main career. That is you can really focus on your goals.
Okay. So could say, are the first Petite beauty winner. So how does it feel to be the first?
It feels great because I feel like us little girls
can no longer be overlooked, huh?
Get overlooked all the time. Literally overlooked.
That's funny.
So I'm in my pictures on stage. You can see me standing with the rest of the winners. And
oh yes.
And you can tell who's a petite winner.
So when you were in the pageant, you were walking the runway, do you recall what you were thinking when you were in your swimwear?
Not to fall.
How many inches were your shoes? Were your heels?
Actually, I was wearing this very shoes. I don't know if that's going to be shown on the camera, but...
that's like 4.5, 5 inches?
Yeah, probably, yeah. It has a little platform too, and because they are quite tall.
Wow.
And you walk, there's a little stairs, so you go upstairs and you walk across the stage, you go downstairs, and then you walk across the floor.
Oh my God.
So
that must have been hell in a gown,
and
too.
You have to just present yourself and not look at your feet. So if I trip, that would not be good.
Wow, but how did you manage that in heels and a dress in your evening gown?
And the gown was more challenging because my gown actually was really, it's a beautiful fashion gown. I got it from a designer in Orlando. She's fantastic. And the gown was just a bit too long, but I didn't want to, the dress was given to me for the pageant, so I don't own the gown.
Right.
So I tried to keep it as intact as possible, so I found my really tall shoe so it fits me perfectly.
Okay.
And I'm walking and I'm just, I held a little bit of skirt when I was going up the stairs.
Yeah.
And then across, you kind of float. And then you hold it up going down the stairs. So that's how you imagine, but I did practice.
You did practice. Okay, so do you recall the question that you were asked that you think sealed the deal for you?
The question category was at the end when already 4 winners of each category was selected. And the question was asked to figure out one overall winner.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay. What was that question?
My question, I believe, was about I remember I was speaking about my medical background, so it must have been something about what else I'm doing other than being a model. I don't think my answer was bad, but you will hope it was a good answer.
Yeah.
But, I didn't hear what other contestants were saying in the questions, so I don't know how, that sounded, but the Miss Africa who won overall, she completely deserves. She's absolutely beautiful. You've seen her pictures,
yes,
right? She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's coming for this event just to make an appearance, but I definitely feel that she's kind of person who to take this title and make something out of her future, for her future career. So I'm very happy for her.
Now, for those women out there, young ladies that are thinking of participating in a pageant, what are the advantages and what do you think are the disadvantages of the experience?
Advantages is, of course, experience itself, because the more you do, the more you build up the confidence being on stage and being asked questions and being able to compose yourself and be comfortable in front of the camera. So it's a great experience to just take yourself out of your comfort zone. Second, I would say is definitely meeting new people, networking, making new connections, and just meeting interesting people, because I can tell you some contestants, first of all, they all came from all over the world.
I know.
And the second, some of them were very accomplished ladies, not just in the modeling career, but in the career in general. There was a lady who is a civil engineer.
Oh, wow.
And she's also a designer. She was in her own design gown. It was beautiful. And there were ladies who have already their own business, or the public speakers, and was a lady from Baltimore, actually. She was for really supporting women in their career development, and she's kind of a support person. She has a lot of people who she's mentoring.
Met a lot of interesting people.
Yeah, it's been great. Definitely a great group of people. So I'm thinking mostly that networking, meeting new people, and getting yourself on stage, getting yourself out there, and of course exposure that the content can give you is important.
Now, were there any downsides to participating?
Downsides, if you want to make a downside, you can be, I guess, upset if you don't win, because
I figured that was going to be the answer, but you know, sometimes you see these TV shows and backstage the girls are like, was there any of that?
Not like that, not to each other. I know that some girls were very upset because they came long way and they didn't get recognition they thought they wanted to get. Of course they wanted to have a crown and they wanted to win, and they didn't. But of course you hear, who won, they disagree with the judge's decision.
So
with,
that's actually
with
happens.
Winners. Yeah, it does happen, and I witnessed that. But as many people, as many opinions, each judge has their own opinion, so whatever they decided is what they decided.
I think that's kind of immature to participate in a pageant when you know that there can only be so many winners. So, I mean, if you happen to not win, logically you should have anticipated that I may not win. So how could you get upset? That doesn't.
Well, I think, in my personal opinion, if you going to participate at any event, and this is not the only pageant, well, it actually was the only pageant that I did, but I've done multiple swimwear contests with International Bikini Model Search, and I've done bikini fitness competitions. So you have to go with 100% giving it. If you held back, and if you're disappointed with your own performance, then you have your own, just yourself to blame. If you're giving it 100%, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. You did it for yourself, for you. You got it to the next level.
I agree.
That is the most important thing. Solely attitude.
Okay, so being a judge, how do you, I mean, you kind of have an advantage of me as a judge because I've never participated in a pageant, because you have a better understanding of what these girls are thinking, what they're feeling, what they're, I don't want them thinking, I don't want to fall off my heels. So, do you think you'll be able to judge the women fairly, or are you a little concerned that you might be a little biased in thinking, oh, this young lady, maybe she should win because she came so far and she tried so hard? Do you think you'll be able to separate that?
I think I should be able to stay pretty neutral, because I'm not going to meet any of the contestants until the day of the contest. Last year was really different because we all got to meet night before. We went out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we had limo. We drove around South Beach and went to all these different fancy South Beach places. So that was really fun. So I became friends with a lot of people, and if I had to judge after having that night all together gathering, like I probably would have been biased. But because I'm going and just seeing things as they are, I think I should be able to stay very neutral.
So what do you think is going to be going through your mind? You think you're going to be a little emotional when you have to put your crown on the new winner?
That's the best part. I actually get to keep my crown. I don't have my title anymore after the new winner will be crowned, but I do get to keep as a souvenir the crown and the sash. So for the rest of my life, it's been sitting on the shelf in my closet. As you walk in, it's right there. So as I walk in my closet, I'm like, oh yeah, the queen.
I like that.
So I get to keep my crown and feel like the queen in my closet.
Okay. Now, so does any of your clients know that you are the winner and the queen?
I don't think so, because actually my model name, Valya Romanova,
Mm-hmm.
is different from my registered official, name.
Okay.
That I kept separately just in case, because when I was trained in Washington D.C., well, Baltimore, Washington area is very conservative, and even taking pictures in a swimwear,
Mm-hmm.
people can not very like. In the medical, strict Johns Hopkins walls.
Got it.
So I separated my modeling career from a medical career
Mm-hmm.
in the early stages, and now when it makes sense together, because I'm in beauty and aesthetics,
Very
people don't
smart.
know because it's two different names.
Yes.
So I think some of my clients definitely know. Some of my clients came to me and they follow both my modeling page and my professional business page,
Okay.
and they telling me, oh my god, your new cover looks amazing, or I seen you in that magazine, and it feels good. But most of my clients, I think, have no idea.
But do you think that by you being a winner, that might increase your client base because you are beauty, you represent beauty, you're a winner? Do you think that might benefit your business in some way? I think your crown should be right there at your office. I have my crown in there on top of the crown. I'm not even a pageant winner. I was at the store and I saw this crown. I said, oh my God, that is so cute. I gotta have that. So do you think?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I had similar story. I went to Disney in Orlando, to Epcot.
Mhm.
And one of the stores, I think it was Germany, one of the countries, I can remember, and I saw tiaras.
Mhm.
And it was my birthday. I'm like, well, how can I not get myself a tiara on my
Absolutely.
birthday? So I got it, and that's in my bathroom,
Okay.
right by the mirror. So no, but nothing in my office so far, because when my clients come to my spa, I want it to be about them.
Okay.
I don't want it to be about me. I'm the queen here. No, it's about them. It's their time. I want to make them a queen. I want everybody who comes to me leave feeling good about themselves. So
All right.
it's a very given environment.
No, I understand that, because I always try to tell people when I interview someone or if I'm marketing someone, it's not about me. It's about the person that's entrusting me with their career, their reputation. And they're trusting me. They says, okay, Bridgé, this is me. I'm putting it in your hands. Make me look good. So I understand exactly what you mean by that. I do want to thank you, because I know you were very, very busy,
Thank you.
to come down and chat it up with me. And I think you won because you are absolutely beautiful. Your energy is good. You have positive outlook. And I'm sure that definitely came across when you were trying to make sure you didn't fall off that stage.
Yeah, I got lucky, and that's exactly I think what happened is because I knew for myself that I did really well. So no matter what would have happened, I think I would have been happy with the outcome, and that's how you have to. When you judge, that would be, I guess, I didn't judge a lot of shows. Maybe I've judged one very, very long time ago back in Russia. But, that would be new for me too. But I think as long as you just stay as neutral as you can, and those girls, I think it's all there, how they going to feel at the end of the day. It's not your decision. It's what they're going to take out of it.
Well, this is Miss Bridgé, and
This is Valentina.
we're gonna sign off now. Ciao, ciao.